And I came here and I saw that you all are still keeping that originality, that thing that makes us African. And it's surprising and it's overwhelming, and at the same time it's surprising and overwhelming, and also it is exciting why OYOTUNJI was created and founded in this place.
The history behind OYOTUNJI and the choosing of this particular area was not done by man. It was done by the ancestors. Thousands were bought, but we cannot find their graves anymore. So here at the OYOTUNJI village, we say that those ancestors were responsible for erecting OYOTUNJI in this particular spot. Because Baba wanted to get out of the city. In Savannah, Georgia was where they set up shop. And they figured that they would make the village somewhere in that area. But the local sheriff and the local officials were not too happy that these new guys from New York are down here and wearing agbada, walking the streets, giving readings. The purpose of Baba coming south to this area in Savannah was because he knew that the Gullah Geechee people preserved, maintained huge pieces of African tradition and culture, primarily, or number one of which is an understanding of the spirit. We call it Ashaibile, some people call it Isheshe, they call it Condomble. Here in this area, they call it roots. Yeah, they call it roots. So basically, you know how to go to the forest and use certain roots to make a koshefa. Baba was brought to this area by mistake because one of his friends noticed that Baba was struggling. Baba had 2 wives at the time. So the guy was saying, Baba, get out of bed. You know, you can't be just laying up with your wives all the time. You came to start the village, let's go. And the guy said, I have 2 acres of land in a place called Sheldon. Eventually, the owners of the property, because they did not own the property, the owners of the property did not like the fact that they were having all this attention. Some kind of way the ancestors opened up and they were able to buy this land that we're sitting on today for $500, and half of which was food stamps. So they established the village. But what we didn't know at the time was where we are now is pretty much sitting on plantation land. African people lost their culture just right behind OYOTUNJI. We have huge lakes where African people and grew rice in this area. And so those ancestors that inhabited this land, we say that they were responsible for bringing us to this place, and they're responsible for me and you sitting here right now. OYOTUNJI is surrounded by 20 plus plantations, and this is where we come to get our culture. We come to retrieve it, or sankofa, as they say in the Twi language. In the long form, that's pretty much it.